Hi, this is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive, and I am taking some time today to answer some questions that I've been getting a lot of, either in comments under the videos or during readings that I've been doing, or even, some people have messaged me questions. And a question I've been hearing a lot lately is when you are an empath and you've been around a lot of draining people or a draining circumstance, or you're just at one of those places where you're like, oh, everything's heavy and you're starting to feel a lot of anxiety and stress and just having a really hard time getting back into a positive place, and you don't want to manifest negativity in your life. What can an empath do to quickly reverse those symptoms? And I know for me, like, it was just Thanksgiving, and I had a great Thanksgiving with my family. Um, but a lot of my family can be difficult to be around. So just the tension, and kind of trying to navigate and feeling what everyone's feeling. The next day I was exhausted. My body hurt, and I I was having a really hard time staying positive. I was just, feeling anxiety. And I kept, I realized, like, the things I was anxious about, some of them weren't even necessarily true, but I just could not, I felt like when it first started, that I could not get a handle on it. So I can definitely relate to those feelings. Some of the best things I have heard and practiced to, get myself centered again quickly are the following. One, don't freak out that you're feeling bad and put pressure on yourself that you have to get back to this place of, like, positivity, and that you have to, like, fix it all right away, because then you're just creating more resistance. I read a quote once, and this works great, like, during PMS too, or any stressful situation in life, because we have a lot of them. It's real life. It's real life. So I don't put pressure on myself to feel good. I tell myself, okay, what we're going to work on right now is just feeling better, because if you can raise your vibration a little, then it gets much easier to raise it a lot. So if you can tell yourself, okay, what do I need to do to feel better? You're going to see more progress. The easiest way to feel better is to find a way to have acceptance. Accept that it's one of those days, and that it's not a reflection of who you are. It's not a reflection of what's going to happen. It's not, it's not hopeless. You're not crazy. You're not depressed. You are tired emotionally and spiritually. And what I find with everything in life is it's kind of like a wave. If you're going through a breakup, if you are upset about something, you have to ride the wave. Like, I picture a surfer. If he fights against the wave, I mean, he's going to lose. He's going to lose. You can't, sometimes there are just things that wash over you. You didn't ask for them. You didn't deserve them. Maybe every once in a while you do deserve it, but, if you fight against it, it's going to take you down. But if you can just find acceptance, and observe it, and ride that wave, you tend to get over it pretty quickly, and it takes you back to shore. That's what's great is these emotional waves, these things we're feeling. If we choose to observe and accept without condemning ourselves, condemning others, perpetuating it, a wave, you ride it, and the momentum actually takes you back to shore, to where you need to be. So, try to have acceptance and feel better and just get through it. Don't, like, you don't need to delve into the depths of it. You just need to skim the wave, ride it. A few other things that help me with this, I'm going to put some links down below. There are some great people on YouTube who, they just have very encouraging videos about raising your vibrations and about manifestation and visualization. And I have one favorite, Aaron Dowdy, and I'm going to put him below because out of all the videos I've watched, he's so genuine and explains things quickly, succinctly, and I always get like a nugget out of it that just really helps me change my focus. So I'll watch videos, when I'm doing my makeup or exercising. In fact, I've even there's a great video. It's actually alpha music. It's like a certain vibration of music that just naturally lifts your mood. And so I'll put that link down below too. If I'm even like, because, okay, I like video games, like to de stress. It's like something that turns off my brain, which is weird. But it turns off like all the emotional parts and I can just focus on like a task. But in order to not get stressed if I'm not doing well, like I'll put alpha music in my ears and like it'll keep me calm as I'm just distracting myself and shutting down the emotional intuitive part of my brain for a little while. So I always caution to be careful that you're going through a reputable source for that music, because I don't know, I never know what people's motivations are, so I'm always careful what music I listen to. But I'll put my favorite one down below because I find that to be really helpful as well. Of course, meditation is always helpful. Deep breathing, putting your feet on the floor, getting grounded, just being here in the present. And that's the last one. Find gratitude in this moment, and you'll get through it. You'll wake up the next day feeling better. It's, I understand completely. It's hard to feel so much. It's hard to notice the changes in people's behavior and mannerism and not personalize it, not let it affect you. But these are just some small tips, not the full answer, but just to help you feel better so you can ride that wave and get back to where you need to be. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please comment down below. And if you guys like it, I'll answer more questions about manifestation, raising your vibration, anything that comes up in the tarot card readings that you want a deeper look into, what I'm saying and what I mean behind that. So much love and light to you. I hope you guys are having an amazing holiday, and I will talk to you soon.